Students, today our topic is shift and moment in production possibility curve. In the last lecture, we have learned what is production possibility curve and how to draw production possibility curve. Now let's explain how the production possibility curve shifts and momentous, or we can say how the shift and moment in production possibility curve takes place. This is done. First of all, let's explain that there are some assumptions on which production possibility curve is based. The assumptions of production possibility curve are: number first is that resources are given. That means when we define production possibility curve, we say that it shows us different combinations of two commodities that can be produced with given resource and technology. That means the first point is resources are given, that is productive resources are given. This is first assumption of production possibility curve. And the second assumption of production possibility curve is that is technology. Technology, or simply we can say art of production, is given. And number third is the resources are used efficiently. That means with utmost efficient. That means there should not take place any kind of wastage in the resources. So these are the assumptions on which production possibility curve is based. Now, our topic is shift in production possibility curve. Production possibility curve can shift rightwards, or it can shift leftwards. Rightward shift in production possibility curve can take place. Let's explain here what is rightward shift. For example, if this is production of, this is rice and this is production of wheat here. Let's take the example, this is production possibility curve. Let's name this as AB. This is production possibility curve. Its name is AB. Now it can shift rightwards. Rightwards means outwards, like this. Let's name this as CD. So what is rightward shift in production possibility curve? Rightward shift in production possibility curve means that both the commodities can now will be producing more. That means there is increase in both the commodities. That is, wheat can be produced now more and rice can also be produced now more. It can be produced up to, while rice can be produced up to OAC and wheat can be produced up to OD. So this is a rightward shift in production possibility curve. So rightward shift in production possibility curve, it means that simply both the commodities, both the goods can now be produced more. Now that is, both the commodities can now produce it more. Rice can be produced now more and wheat can also be produced now more. Now why this production how the production possibility curve can shift rightwards? Rightward shift in production possibility curve takes place when the resource which are given, if the increase in resource takes place. For suppose we can say increase in resources. This is the first point. If we increase resources, if we can see if the piece of land, for example, can be enlarged, then the production of this both the commodities can now increase. And number next is, if this simply we can say if modern technology is used. Modern technology is used. So if we use modern technology, like in the 1960s, when the Green Revolution takes place, modern technology was used. So both the production of wheat and rice gets increased. That is, in that time, the production possibility curve shifts rightwards. Now these are the reason how the production possibility curve shifts rightwards. And production possibility curve can shift leftward also. For suppose, let's name this as MN. this is leftward shift or inward shift. So production possibility curve can shift inward. This is reverse of this. This is simply we can say leftward shift. This is reverse of this. That is leftward shift means that both the commodities can be produced less. Production of rice can be produced now less. It is up to OM, and this is wheat up to ON. Now, how this shift, leftward shift in production possibility curve takes place? It takes place due to, simply we can say, decrease in resources. The reverse of this decrease in resources, and when backward technology is used. So these are the factors which simply shifts production possibility curve leftwards. And now our next is the moment in production possibility curve. Moment in production possibility curve can take place like this. For example, if this is for production possibility curve, let's name this A. Let's name this AB. This is for suppose rice. This is wheat. This is the shift in production possibility. The moment in production possibility curve. Moment in production possibility curve is this is on x-axis and it can be on y-axis. Moment in production possibility curve here. This moment shows that this production of wheat can be now increased. That means production of wheat rises. Why this rises? Because the factors gone in favor of wheat. For suppose modern technology is used in favor of wheat. That's why the production of wheat rises. The assumption has changed in favor of wheat. Now this can also shift to production possibility curve can shift inward. That is inward shift in the inward moment in production possibility curve here. That means the production of wheat follows due to factors which I have explained. And it can production possibility curve can also moment can take place also on y-axis also. For suppose this production possibility curve AB. This is like this. So production possibility curve, for so this is C, this is D. It can move downwards or it can move upwards. That is, if it moves upwards, that means the production of the production of rice rises due to the factors which I have explained. That means the assumptions goes in favor of rice. If this is for suppose if it moves downwards, that means the factors goes against this rice. That is the backward technology used, or the product resources are decreased in favor of rice. Thank you very much.